is Art Simone, and on this week's episode of Kick Ons, we have the Wang from Wodonga. It is Jemima Handful.
Hello. I actually prefer the dong from Wodonga. Thank you. Get it correct. Wang is from Wangaratta. No.
I know, but I always felt beautiful because you're a bit of a wang sometimes.
I am. I'm feeling quite wangy tonight, I must say. I'm feeling my oats.
It is the final episode of Kick Ons.
We made it. The final one.
Oh my goodness, they didn't think we'd get here. They said, no, you'll never last.
It couldn't be done.
But guess what? Just like syphilis, we're still here.
We're still here.
You coming to Kick Ons?
It's now time for a disclaimer. The following short-form internet video is for entertainment purposes only. You know the drill by now. Us, silly drag queens. You, no death threats, please. Got it? Good. Let's do this.
I'm so ready.
Yeah.
That's how a fat person is excited. They just wiggle their feet. Oh, I'm there.
Jemima Handful, welcome to Kick Ons. Welcome to my porch.
I know. It's a look. My favourite thing is the goon on the old clothesline.
For those that don't know you, Jemima Handful.
Yes.
The last time we saw you on our screens was in Highway to Heal. It's time to get on the Highway to Heal.
Yes.
But for those that haven't seen Highway to Heal, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Myself, I'm fat. I'm from the country. I guess you could call me a dancing diva of Melbourne.
Yes, I would say you are a dancing sensation. You are former choreographer.
Well, technically, I'm still a choreographer.
That's
because
actually-
we haven't had
No,
another.
I'm still drag performer of the year, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's make sure that awards never
happens again.
Melbourne Drag Awards do not exist anymore because we wiped the floor and we took it with us.
Wow, that almost rhymes. Look at you.
Yeah, I know. Just like Molly Poppins, I'm also a raptress. I've been spitting out words and lyrics too.
I only come up with like one line for if I ever do get on Drag Race,
Yes.
and that would be the ending of my my verse.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it?
Boom chaka laka laka boom chuck chuck.
And like it's gonna like silence and it
Da
goes
ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba.
HANDFUL. How many will fit? I'll never tell.
I'm thirsty.
I'm fucking ravenous.
Yeah, well, I think it's time for the final time we bring in the tradie of the season, the official troll.
Oh, there she is.
Can you?
Oh, well. I'm a newborn Christian after that.
Blundies.
Blundies. Chukers.
Chukers. All right, Jemima Handful, we are here on the finale episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, set under Season 2.
Season 2.
Have you been enjoying the season so far?
I've been loving the season, I must say. Just having Aussie drag on television again.
And New Zealand drag.
And New Zealand drag, yes. Just down under drag.
Yes,
there you go. We
yes.
use that term. Just seeing like our humour and our sort of take on things being on the big screen. Like it's just big screen. I'm talking like it's a feature film.
What are some moments from the season that you've been enjoying so far?
Spanky Jackson.
Yes.
I am absolutely obsessed. The moment in the first episode where she did that double turn drop split and the whole world crumbled.
It did.
We've
Seen a lot of tricks on the stage so far, but that...
Oh, and in the bare leg.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that floor's like. What's the floor normally? Like, what's the runway flooring like? I just imagine the skin sliding along that floor.
No, it's not. It's quite smooth, and that was the issue. It's a bit too slippery.
Too slippery.
Yeah.
So it helps. It's probably having the no tights helped.
And they wanted to like keep wiping it down and like washing it after each runway, and we said, please don't do that.
No, yeah. Spanky Jackson has just absolutely destroyed me this season. Just the humor, the personality. I know people like that in my daily life, and that's what I love about it.
Out of all the eliminated queens, who have you enjoyed so far?
Minnie. I love Minnie.
Minnie?
I love Minnie. Because Minnie just doesn't give two fucks.
At the top of the episode, though, we do say goodbye to Molly Poppins. She says, see you, Moles. Bye.
Bye, Samwise. Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah.
to Hannah's Frodo, the two hobbits.
Molly did so well, but these queens seem to be very happy to see her go. They're like, all right, Babs is in the team.
It was almost like, the three sisters going, girl.
Yeah, they're up.
Girl.
We love you, but it's about us.
It's about us now.
And this is the first top 3. I mean, there's only been 2 seasons of Down Under. But even in
It's also the first top 3.
That's very true. It is the first top 3. Or as they said, top 3 plus art. But everyone's so chummy with each other.
It's all lovey-dovey. It's all very, I'll rub you, you rub me situation.
Yeah, which I think is a great thing to sit back and watch, but it has its flaws.
Where's the drama? Where's the drama?
For me personally, I like to see like a little bit of like tongue-in-cheek sister banter,
Little
right?
wink, pinch, nudge, nudge.
But
yeah.
this was like they're just happy. I love you so much. So yeah, I mean, I enjoy to watch because that's what I've grown up on. That's what in all the drag dressing
what we
rooms.
know.
That's what we know. It's like playful banter.
Yeah.
That is missing to a large degree this episode. But I think on the flip side, it's a wonderful thing to show people outside of the queer community that
It's a genuine family.
Yes.
Like, at the end of the day, we are all a family. We've always said this. Like, I've always said if people could hear you and me in a dressing room if they were a fly on the wall, they'd think we'd hate each other.
oh yeah.
But we've been through hell and back, and we love it.
And that's how we talk. It's how
It's our love language.
it actually is. Oh my fucking hell.
Hello, hot chicks and others.
Was this karaoke? Is this karaoke?
Karaoke. We come to your Kiss Robbo's party with shit.
Why is
And,
there cameras? You're just filming
John
a
said
porn.
there were hot chicks here.
Anyway, we brought some things for you for the Kick Ons. We've got this for you, Art.
Oh, no, that's mine, girl.
Got this one.
That one. Oh, they're my jocks.
Yeah, can you put your number in this?
Do you want to be? Yeah.
There you go.
This is for your tradie. Your tradie guy.
This one.
Where is he?
Deodorant for.
This
And
is Team
anyway,
Keith.
what's going on here?
Yeah, it's Kick On. Thanks for popping by.
You look very sexy
Yeah,
tonight, Art Simone.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you again, but here we are. It's very close in the general vicinity, aren't you?
What have you been doing since the lockdowns? I've been working out. Do you want to have a look?
Oh wow! Oh
That's almost as much as mine.
wow! It's beautiful. What's your workout routine like?
Oh, just a few like chin ups like this. Just a few.
Well, everyone, you're here. All right, you've come to Kick On, so we may as well introduce. We got Dazza and Keith here. Oh,
Hi.
I can't believe you.
We're back again.
Yeah.
Mrs. Simmons, we missed you a lot.
I thought I got away from that date, but
Do I look like J-Lo with my dick broke my zipper? Do I look like J-Lo at the Grammys?
Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that time my
Thank
lecky
you.
blanket malfunctioned.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, okay. I can feel that on my knee. That is
On your knee?
okay.
Oh, it's a bit higher, Daz. Higher than the knee. Between the belly button and the knee is what you're aiming for.
All right, now I've had enough. All right, okay, because you're here, I think we can at least announce the lurgies. The official trade, can you please come out, please? The tradie of the season.
We've got some friends
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
sorry. These are going to be your apprentices of the season. Yeah, thank
Why do you think you fucking better than me or something?
Yeah.
Going north and south.
There you go. Fucking hell. All right. We're going to be announcing the lurgies because we threw to the Kick Ons crew to vote for who they think is the best in a lot of different categories, okay?
Yes.
Because we've got some very illustrious awards to give out.
I'm very excited. for
Okay, so
this.
can you at least help with that while you're here?
Okay.
Yeah, off you go.
It's
Follow
the
Tro.
lurgies.
Here's the daddy now.
Hello and welcome to the first annual Lurgie Awards. My name is Art Simone and you, my darlings, are the Kick Ons crew who voted for these fabulous different categories for our amazing contestants of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 2. The first award category we have is Top Tit of the Season. Envelope please, official Tro. And the winner is Hanaconda with her amazing moth insect runway.
Oh, I'm accepting on behalf of everyone. So on
Yes.
behalf of Hannah, I'd like to say thank you.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations, Hanaconda. The girls come in, new day in the workroom.
Yes.
Lovey-dovey.
Lovey-dovey. We have made top three.
Top three, here we are. And then this episode has a lot of filler. It has more filler than Hannah
Golden
Connor's
Girls.
lips.
Golden Girl. You know how like Golden Girls every season there was like one episode that was all like clips.
It's a clip show.
It's a clip show. The first third of it, we were just like,
Yep, we saw that. Yep.
Yep, I
Oh,
remember
yes,
that.
and we know that happened because it was last week.
but it was a nice way to sort of start to wrap up the season,
Yes.
as it were, because it's been a fabulous season.
I know the editors had a blast this episode because they're like, all right, well, we need to make some shit happen.
We got to make it happen, girl.
I remember they spoke to us before we filmed the last episode because when you get to the last episode, you relax. I've made it to the end.
Yeah, last day.
No one can go home.
Yeah. Showing everything I wanted to show. Yeah.
And I remember a story producer sitting us down and saying, yes, you've made it to the end, but for the viewers watching,
It's still a
there's still a
competition.
whole episode.
Yeah.
And you need to be in it to win it. Even though we know you're happy you're here, we know you know that you're there to the end, but you have to show some kind of drive, some kind of fight.
You got to make TV at the end of the day.
You gotta make TV.
Gotta make
love.
TV.
So, and these queens did. They all have a
Yeah.
drive to win.
I think Hannah cried about 17 times
Yeah,
this episode.
a lot of tears. It's now time for the next category. It's time for all-time shit. Envelope, please.
Smells larkish.
Thank you. Thank you, the official Joe. Thank you, Jemima Handful. And the winner for all-time shit, worst runway of Drag Race Untitled Season 2 is...
Tension.
Spanky Jackson with her design challenge.
Spanky! Oh, thank you. This is for you, Spanks.
yes.
This is for you.
This is for you and your shithouse drag. We love you for how bad your drag was that episode. Well done.
Love you, dolls. Love you.
So we get Rue mail, and we finally get another actual Rue mail
Yes.
with Rue in. Because I don't understand. The last time we saw her was like 3 weeks ago when she was like, "You want it? You really want it? Oh, I know you want it." And we had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And we thought, that's it. They just ended with that.
Yeah.
But no, there's one
One more for the finale.
And I'm glad she's back for it because this look for her Rue mail is stunning. And
Yeah, it's
to not
so
see
beautiful.
one last
Just
time.
one last inkling of it.
She says a lot of, who is she?
Who is she?
And if you are not familiar with RuPaul's discography, discography.
Past music.
Yes, if you're not familiar with RuPaul's past music, you may not realize that Who Is She is the name of one of her lesser known songs
From Mama Roo.
Um,
I had no idea what this song is.
No, I when we were watching it, I said, "Is that a new one?"
But hearing the track, what a banger.
yeah, it's cab. It's cab. The queens instantly start listening to their
To the tracks.
their little MP3 players.
And then just all of them taking a dance break each.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hannah was pretty good at twerking, I must say.
No, people will. I would die on this hill. Hannah is an amazing dancer.
She's
and performer.
incredible.
Time travel 4 years ago.
4 years back.
And see her
5 years back.
on Oxford Street in one of her production shows.
Being 5'0", 12 kilos, sopping wet, and still giving, still drawing attention. She's incredible.
Next category we have is Shadiest Moment. Envelope, please.
Oh, there you are.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Anytime.
Now, Intel has told me that this was a very tight race. So it'll be interesting to see who takes this out.
Taut.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell. They used super glue on that one. Okay. Shadiest moment goes to Minnie Cooper's mirror message. Thank you, Spanky, Kong, and Yuri for being so kind.
Give it up for Minnie! Yeah!
Oh, it's beautiful. Now, if we were asking you for shadiest person, Minnie Cooper would have taken it out 5 times because almost every single submission was involved with
Involving.
something that happened with Minnie Cooper.
Minnie Cooper. I mean, don't blame them.
Blame it on the edit. Ageism, what are we going to do about it?
What was the acronym?
POGD.
POGD.
Point of generational difference.
Absolutely. This is for you. This
We
is for
love you, Minnie! So, yeah, while they're going through the lyrics, ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
The mysterious, the Queens have a telephone once again.
I know.
It's Delta Goodrum.
Delta Goodrum! Look,
She used to play a singer on Neighbours.
I'm going to shoot myself in the foot here. I'm not a fan of Delta Goodrum.
Okay. Delta Goodrum is quite polarizing
Yes.
because she is an amazing, talented singer.
Incredible voice. I will give her that.
She just kind of gives you the vibe of the girl in school that was good at everything and picked on you because you weren't. Delta speaks to them. They try out their lyrics. Delta clearly can't hear anything.
No, just sort of sitting there like,
Oh, and she's like, that was really good.
that was so great.
Spanky.
One of my favorite things, as soon as I opened the phone, you saw this beautiful picture of Delta, and then up in the corner where the other girls were, it was just like all half faces about that close to the camera. Beautiful angles.
I mean, props to them for actually using the footage from the phone.
Yes.
Because it was all pixelated and shit. I would have actually put like an actual camera at Delta's end and faked it a little
Faked
bit,
it a
but
bit
they
more.
said no.
No.
Sam Saga needs to show exactly what the quality is like. The next category we have is funniest moment.
Oh, ha ha ha
Silence. And the winner is Spanky's hometown ad. Give me a chip! Give me a chip! Well done, Spanky!
Oh, another one for you. Food, it's Lamington. Oh, it's actually a Lamington. That's beautiful. That's nice.
Oh, I just need to fix your knob, sorry. It migrates a little bit.
It's like a peach.
It's like microfiber.
It's like the colour of a peach.
Oh, actually, it's like that. What's that movie?
James and the Giant Peach?
No, that gay one where he fucks the peach. Call me by your name.
Is that, what is it? I've never heard
It's
it.
a bit of gay literature.
Gay literature.
Yes, I haven't watched the movie because I can't watch anything with queer people that's actually realistic because it's a bit too emotional.
Bit too triggering for
You know,
us.
when you grow up on like stuff and it's like these straight people that like have heartbreak and you're like, lol.
Lol.
Imagine that, ew.
Could you imagine?
But then you watch like two queer people and you're like, oh no.
No, it's so much
No,
worse.
that's actually a bit too close to home.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying this seventh degree of separation. Not to say that these things aren't important for visibility
Yes,
and
of
for our
course.
community, but for me personally,
I'm quite happy.
I just like to watch two straight people not getting along. Now, speaking of straight people not getting along, real Michelle.
I was not ready for that. Oh, hang on. I need to breathe. Hang on.
The next category we have is the 12 Campers Award for most Reddit-worthy drama, as voted by our 12 campers on Reddit. Thank you. Envelope, please. Thank you. Thank you. Snatching it out of your hand. Just
I
how-
know. I was quite aroused.
Just how quick the people are on Reddit to draw conclusions. Okay.
Here we go.
And the winner is, for most Reddit-worthy drama, Minnie Cooper!
Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't
wow.
it? Does it open? Does it open?
Yes, it's a little animal.
Oh, it's full. Oh yeah, that is.
I would like to thank the Kick Ons crew for donating a full bottle of Amel to then spray paint gold. And all I... Oh.
If I don't get up soon, I mean, I can feel I can feel my chair disappearing.
Now, it is time to walk into the main stage and have a little sit down.
Time for a little sit down with mum and dad.
With your two, mum and dad.
dad.
Your brand new therapist. I think that was the second time I'd had like third time I'd had a one-on-one with Rue.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, so now we're talking about my feelings.
Feelings
And-
in a saboteur.
Yeah. While in the moment it can feel really forced and strange and like you've jumped 5,000 steps to get there, stepping back and seeing the ripple effect of what that airing can do
Yeah.
to people
The
now
impact
makes
it's
me
had.
look back on that with like positive eyes.
Yeah.
But in the moment, like famously that episode, I have that like intense moment where they're like, you know, you need to start looking at yourself, otherwise you're going to be miserable and lonely and,
Yeah.
you know, never have a happy
really
life
went
ever
in.
again. Oh,
They were really weird. I was sitting there watching, going, I don't even talk to her about this stuff.
No! They were like, you need to look after yourself. You're going to die. You got to let people in. You got to let people in.
Well, I mean, you do every week.
Now happy bottom. Thank you. And I can thank Rue and Michelle for that.
Rue and Michelle for
they
that.
really opened up my third eye. And for that, I can say thank you.
Yes, girl.
But yes, we get to see Kong, Spanky, and Hannah go through. I think out of all the three, it's really lovely to hear more from Spanky. Oh, and that's the thing. Spanky also gets a bit of like what I was like characterized as is like lonely single person.
My favorite thing about Spanky is when she started to talk about what her day job and the juxtaposition of like looking after children and then walking out with her, nunny hanging out, basically.
Well, if you do follow Spanky on social media, she last week or the week before left that job.
Oh, really?
And she was tears and tears and tears and
Oh,
tears.
because she seemed very
She's
like
moving on
emotionally
into
connected.
the next phase of her career, which is so fabulous for her.
Yeah.
And she was so upset because I remember at the premiere, she was speaking about how she works with trans kids and queer kids and tries to create environments for them up in Little Palmerston North to feel safe and included and celebrated.
It takes such a strong person to be able to work with kids in particular. So, like, again, Team Spanky.
Yeah, so Kong's going through, she's talking about family life, she's talking about her history,
Yeah,
which is
growing
so
up.
wonderful to hear because I know, saying earlier, it's important for those stories to get out there. For the first time, there's a bit more hunger.
Yes, there's the drive has kicked in. It's just like, I'm this close, I can taste it. Let's actually go for
She
it.
can see it. She's like, I want it. Rue's like, why do you want it? Well, just because I want it.
I want it. It's there. But
And-
that's also, I feel like, is a very dancer mentality. It's such a cutthroat industry. I mean, that's where I come from. Even to the way that she was focusing while she was doing sort of her makeup over the last few weeks, I could see that intensity and I could relate to that completely.
Yes.
So I can completely understand that when you can see it, all of a sudden, like when you're competing for it, it's kind of like, well, we'll get there. We'll see if we get there. But when you are there, it's like, bitch.
She has controlled the pace of the workroom
Yes.
every single week, whether she is emotional or whether she is very
She
calm.
very much has been the conductor.
She's the conductor of the entire season,
Yeah.
which is very interesting and it's very powerful.
And then we had Hannah as well. They had
Yeah.
their little chash.
Hannah talks about her family life, but she also talks about her perfection.
Perfect. I want to know her star sign because is she a Virgo? Do you know? Does anyone know? If she's
I
a
don't
Virgo?
know, but Rue compliments on it. He
It served her well.
He says we can see in your looks, in your makeup, and everything, which is music to your ears.
Yeah, great.
It's like, oh, you have been noticing.
All the things I've been wanting you to see.
Yeah.
I'm finally
It's like
see
you
them.
edged me the first few weeks where I could have won, I could have won, and then you said, "I'll give you one."
It's time to win. That makes sense.
She definitely is.
That makes sense. Hannah being a Cancer, big mama.
Yes. The next category we have is the Lazy and Mum Award for Social Media Hustle. Envelope, please.
There you are.
And the winner is Aubrey Hayes!
Oh.
Queen of the gram. Damn, those looks never fade.
I mean, that's quite big. I can see myself on that.
Yes.
Get it?
Fun fact, I sat on that during week 1 and broke it.
It's for you, Aubrey. I see you, Mandy.
Now, it is a lot of work once you finish doing Drag Race and preparing for Drag Race to then go out and shoot and archive all the looks that you prepared. And Aubrey Have has done the best job across the
It's been
entire season of Girls.
Incredible.
Videos, shoots, all these different concepts and different locations and different makeup. Amazing.
Went and did the damn thing,
She went
didn't
and did
she?
the damn thing. She said, I may have been out second, but babe, you're going to see and froth over every single fucking look that we got ready.
And that's the tenacity of today's youth.
And it's been an absolute pleasure. So, round of applause for Aubrey.
Give it up.
Hayes.
Yes, Aubrey.
So we go to the main stage because it's time to learn our choreography.
Choreography from choreographer to the stars.
Oh, it's electric shock.
I'm pretty sure it's
So we make it to the main stage because it's time to learn our choreography.
Yes, from choreographer to the stars.
Oh, it's electroshock. She's
Oh,
back.
She's back.
Season 2. People said electroshock. We want her back for season 2, and here she is.
I will say, I was actually pretty impressed with the choreography. I thought it was actually quite good with the weirdness of
I
the
felt like
track.
we finally had drag choreography.
Yeah, it's
Because last season
Who was that person?
we had Lance.
Lance.
Lance is wonderful, but Lance didn't understand. We are just drag queens.
Just drag queens.
Just drag queens.
Yeah, I remember watching yours last season going, I don't
Oh, it was
even
like-
for me, I'd be like,
I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby. I'm a winner. But this choreography was perfect.
It was really, really good, I will say.
What people also don't know, if you haven't watched House of Drag Season 2, is that Elektra actually lost to
To
Spanky.
Spanky in season 2. Yes, runner-up and winner.
Yes.
And they're back again.
Yes, which I know there's no time in the episode to explain this, but it's interesting to see that dynamic because, you know, if I was Elektra, I'd be like, I'm going to make you fucking work, Spanky.
Yeah, and if you were
Because
Spanky...
you stole that win from me. Because Elektra was like winning the entire season, and then Spanky was an intruder, and then took it away from her.
I will say, I thought across the board, everyone did pretty great
Yeah.
at picking it up. I think Spanky really showed her age because she just started sweating.
I know, but
I am that.
I would
person.
have been sweating as well.
I'm
though.
the exact same. She was working hard. Queen was absolutely killing it.
Yes.
Like here, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm ready for the show. Hannah, I thought Hannah was doing great as well.
Yeah, they got to add a bit of drama. They got to show that they were like, oh, struggling. Like
Yeah.
they could have shot that little struggle bit from the first run through.
Yeah.
And then from every other point, could have been amazing.
Yep.
Props to Elektra as well, because every time they're throwing to her to the camera, she's delivering.
She's delivering.
She's giving the
she knew
feedback. She's giving a little bit of like drama.
shadiness, and even when teaching, was so engaged.
Yes.
Like behind them, like doing it with them, making sure that like that's
Well,
what I
that's because
appreciate.
If you didn't notice, she ends up being the backup dancer as well.
I didn't
So
clock
of course
that.
she's doing it behind them during the rehearsal. She's like, shit, I hope I
What do
remember.
I have to do again?
You
Yeah.
gotta remember my own choreography. I'm very happy for Elektra to come back. It's great. And fun fact, Elektra lives like 2 streets away. from the
streets away.
From the studio. I remember when we were filming, she's like, my house is just down there. It's really annoying. I could just go home.
I walked here.
I know.
Imagine that.
The next award we have is the Trade of the Season, as voted by the Tradie of the Season. And the winner is...
Michelle Visage.
Ah!
Yes, Michelle, you got the biggest dick. Well
Yes!
done.
That's actually the size of Michelle's dick. That is...
It's some girth, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is for you, Michelle.
We love you, Michelle. It's a new day in the workroom.
Final
The final
day.
day in the
Final
workroom.
day.
Oh my God. The room feels empty. Yeah. The girls get straight into it. They start doing their makeup.
Straight into it, and then
Hannah pulls out a letter.
the tears start.
Yeah, we have a lovely touching moment for 2 people out of 3, because Hannah pulls out a letter from her partner,
their
Jack.
partner and the dog. What was the dog's name?
Maple.
Maple.
Little Maple.
Little Maple.
A lovely little letter. And then Kong pulls out
It's
a
a
letter
lovely
from her
letter.
partner.
I love that when we were watching this, I caught myself sitting on watching there, and when they were talking about their lovey-dovey relationships, I caught my face just like this.
And then they cut to Spanky, who has the same face as that.
Yeah, I know. I felt Spanky
Spanky's
so
like,
deep.
oh, well, they have letters and I don't.
I
I've
don't.
been single for
12
12 years. Well, Spanky.
I feel you, doll. I feel you,
yeah,
girl.
Spanky, you and me both. All right.
What's your record now?
No, it'll be 12 years.
What are you
now,
up to?
actually.
Mine's at least 10.
Yeah. I didn't have a letter. I
No
don't have a
letters?
fucking letter.
No.
No. It does give me an idea, concept. If a queen's going to season 3, bring an advent calendar. And then every day you open up a little window, a little note in it. Oh. No, not like a Christmas one.
In my head, I literally had a Christmas one, and you just open
I mean, that too.
Little
Bit
chocolate for me.
Yeah, a little treat.
All day 2, bit of chocky. All day 3, oh, it's a crunch bar. Oh.
Can you imagine the girls opening their letters? You go, I wonder what I've got. Oh, it's a chocolate.
Caramel and koala.
And the next award we
Why,
have...
hold up, Miss Simone. Yeah, we've actually got a special award for you to give out. Yeah, you excited? We're just
What
dropping
is-
it on you.
no, what is it?
It's the That Means Nothing award, the most memeable moment across the entire series, all right? We're going to throw that to you. Who are you going to give that to?
Okay, yes. The most... No, I've got it. The most memeable moment from the entire season of Drag Race Under Season 2 goes to a joint win.
Oh, it's a joint.
It's a joint win between Queen Kong and Beverly Kills for their lip sync that became the meme of when you're trying to play Mortal Kombat and you don't know any of the combinations and they're like battling each other. That is the most memeable moment. I hand my crown from That Means Nothing to the Mortal Kombat queens, Beverly Kills and Queen Kong.
That's for you, then, Artsman. You can accept it on their behalf.
There you go. That means nothing.
So the award.
Literally.
Literally.
Rupaul! She looks great.
She looks incredible. It was almost like sort of mercury, sort of like pleated. And
Yeah, I believe it looked like a liquid silk fabric.
Yeah.
And the hair was something we haven't seen before.
it was like an ice cream cone.
And it was white.
White.
It was platinum wand.
But we both had the same thought.
Oh, the fishnet. Yeah.
Fishnet.
The fishnet did not need to be there. A fishnet with a hole that big is just so weird to me.
Yeah, it's giving very much like Frankenfurter-y.
Yeah, but
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But like because the rest of it was just so clean and beautiful.
But also, who cares? Because she's sitting at the panel.
She had those fishnets on for all of 10 seconds. Yeah.
It's time for the world premiere.
Of
Who is she?
who is she? It was really quite fabulous.
It was great.
Yeah, no, they all look great. My favorite was Hannah. I thought Hannah's
Hannah looked
jumpsuit
great.
and Bowie-esque wig.
Yeah, I think my issue with Hannah's was just that I've known that from when she did her Bowie show.
Yes.
And as the Goblin King, and she had a little like codpiece. It was camp.
It is actually quite interesting, like watching like the Down Under, because like you see things that you've seen other people in
Yes.
before, especially like Minnie and Hannah, like people that have been
Yes.
around for a while. It's been really quite fabulous to sort of see that.
Kongs was great as well. There was a few like weird flappy things up here, but
The pink bits.
it was great.
Yeah.
But
Spanky.
I really like Spankies. Like Spankies. I mean, I've seen that fabric, but Spanky day in and day out has been representing actual, real working drag.
I feel like that's probably the reason why I'm Team Spankies, because
Yes.
I'm like, this is drag.
It's almost like Spanky this entire time has been fighting against the machine of Drag Race.
Yeah.
Because she's going there representing exactly what drag looks like. It's what drag looks like.
It's exactly what drag looks like.
It's like this beautiful little time capsule of what drag has been for the last 10 years. And
Yes.
she is not letting
No.
Drag Race fuck with that
And
whatsoever.
I'm so happy to see it, because we are losing that type of, like, we
Yeah.
are losing it. But that's the core of it all.
And you see a lot of queens get the call for Drag Race, and then the queen you see on screen looks nothing like the person that
The
was
socials,
cast,
yep.
that you've known for years. Yet again, just like in the first Pop Girl Challenge, Spanky is the one that stood out, but only because she was singing.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Keita. Keita sang on hers.
Yep.
And it separated her.
Point of difference. Plus, Spanky has that charisma that as soon as she like walk, like your eyes just go.
Spanky is a performer.
She's a performer.
The next award we have is Fan Favorite / Miss Congeniality, as voted by the Kick Ons crew.
Oh, I'm putting lots of love into that for you, Orosh.
Thank you. And the winner is...
Who's the nicest one of all?
It's very, very tough adhesive on here.
It's me, isn't it?
No.
Never win anything.
And the award for Miss Congeniality / Fan Favorite goes to Eureka!
Ah, this.
Oh, she gets a rose
We have our
bud.
cherubs dancing for us. This is for you, Yuri.
That's not you, that's
Love you, and because you are Miss Congeniality, I'm not going to chuck it. I'm going to do that
Yeah, that's beautiful.
because I would love your flower. Thank you.
I've been waiting for this the whole season because it's now time for our finale eleganza.
The final runway.
Best
This
drag.
is where they bring it out. Sorry, that's fine.
I was hoping you'd use your lizard tongue. First up down the runway, we have Hanaconda.
Hannah in the gorgeous purple and gold
Yes,
situation.
I love it. She's gone classic ball gown. I props to her for fitting that in her suitcase like
Yeah.
I had to.
Yes.
Babe, I know what that's like. Fucked.
How did you do that? Did you like vacuum pack
We
it,
vacuum
or-
packed her, but then had to use lots of like hoops and things, but it didn't look like she had a hoop in there because it was quite, when you saw it on
Flat.
the side, it went quite flat. So if there was a hoop in there, the hoop had been bent out of shape.
Yep.
But great gown, hair lovely.
Makeup incredible.
Yeah, look, we're nitpicking. It's a finale. There's only 3 looks to talk about.
But we said the same thing about this look, I'm pretty
yes.
sure.
So the fabric on the skirt and the shape, amazing because it was like a lace that had been layered over a satin.
Yep.
I wish that fabric had been laid over the bodice.
The bodice. Just some of that gold brought up into there. It just was very...
It looked very
There's-
disconnected.
yes.
Even if it was
Even if it was just the bust line.
yeah,
Just a
or like
little-
it bled a little bit to bleed, like to blend the edges. But nitpicking.
Absolutely. I mean,
it looked great.
it is perfection.
So for me, it's a tits.
It is the tits. It's my first tits.
Yes!
My first tits.
So, next up down the run, we have Queen Kong.
Queen Kong.
In Queen...
Glamazon. Goddess.
Warrior Princess.
Yes, in the beautiful
Ticking
deep
every
green.
single box. It's like everything that she has given to the runway throughout the entire season, but she said, no, babes.
It's almost like
I've got more.
The very first outfit they did in the very first challenge that they made.
It's the final evolution.
It's the final evolution.
Yeah, it's because, they use plants. She's got
Yep.
the palm fronds coming through.
And the bottom.
And
the
the
bottom,
feathers.
the spread.
Oh.
It's very Morticia.
Headpiece is gorgeous.
You know what it is?
Oh, I think
I'm going to
is.
say it.
Well, it's
Hey, mama.
Mama. That's
pussy.
pussy. Yes. It's bloody gorgeous.
That for me, that bottom part, that was like,
No, to me, the icing on the cake is the Ferrero Rocher wrappers on her arm. But no, it was so good. It was so good.
She gets the tits from me.
Yeah, I think even out of all the queens so far, but her and Spanky, you put their first and their last together, amazing.
Amazing.
Bloody
It's
amazing.
final evolution.
And then last up down the runway.
Here we go.
No, don't. No.
No.
Spanky Jackson.
Here she is.
Here she is. Okay.
Here she is on the runway, the final time.
Spanky, this is the best she's looked. It's the best she's ever looked.
It is, though. That's the
The hair's great.
awesome hair. She looks beautiful.
The dress is lovely. It could have been like an inch longer, but
But she's a very tall woman.
Very tall.
Very tall woman.
So that probably on me would have been like 3 minutes. It would have been a train.
You've had a try, yeah.
Would have been a train. She looked great. You look at the lineup. Amazing eleganza. Amazing couture gowns. Drag queen.
It was very that energy.
But it was fine. Like
Great drag
I
queen,
said
though.
earlier, that is a lovely, gorgeous gown for a
Beautiful.
drag queen.
Yeah, it was, and like you said, the best that she's ever looked.
I've surrendered to the world of Spanky fashion. So for me, for Spanky, darling, it's the tits.
It's the tits, and like you said, best she's ever looked, and like compared to everything else on her runway, she's still and had the progression. In there.
Yes, she's so good. She had the progression. If you look at her week 1 runway with the gerbil cages,
gerbil tubes,
and the weird flappy elephant wings, to now, babe, she's done it.
She's the tits.
The queens go through. They do the usual. Talk to your younger self. The one thing that when I was watching this back, I remembered is when Rue pulled out the photo frames, she sighed and she was like, "Guys, we don't put the glass in the frame because it's really hard to do the angle because it does the reflections." I could see that she was so like, "God, guys, come on! It's been how many years?
How many
now?
times have we done this?
We've
now?
done this about 500 times."
So that was last year on
So
your
that was
season.
nice to see this season. No glass
No
in the frames
glass.
this
Perfect,
time.
perfect.
And again, the queens talk about why they think they should win, which is slightly weird because they already did that in the other discussion. Lip sync time.
Lip sync time, and what a song!
Oh,
And what a great one to lip sync to for the end.
we have some reveals. Hannah gets out of her thing and she's got a nice little corset on. Kong takes off her palm fronds and has bike shorts on for some reason. Was that a reveal?
It was a reveal, but
Yes.
the milk crate tried to steal my shoe, and then Spanky's just staying in the
And
costume.
Spanky didn't need a change.
No. So who is your favourite?
Spanky?
Spanky. Yeah, I agree. I think
Spanky followed by Hannah. Spanky does such an amazing dancey dance.
Yes.
Entertaining. She's got another drag in it. She's got all the wonderful things that we have grown to love.
It was just like the amalgamation of the journey for everyone. It
Yes.
really, really was. I think the thing that I think Kong was a bit hindered by the headpiece.
Yes.
There was a couple of times I was like, I don't know if that's connected to the wig or she can't take it off, but it just seemed a bit cumbersome.
Yeah, and it's really hard because you don't know what the final lip sync is going to be until the day before.
Yeah.
Now it is time for the final award here at the Lurgies. It is time for the Queen's Cup. We have been asking the guests each and every week to vote for who they think is the queen of the season, who their favourite queen was on Drag Race and Under Season 2. Now, to kick it off, Jemima Handful, who are you going to vote for?
Oh, well, my vote will have to absolutely go to Spanky Jackson. I've made it no excuse, so this is for you, Spanks. Cheers!
Oh, no, yes.
And I'm going to add some to the cup for you. Here we are. hang on, and I'll do this. Hang on.
Now, let's throw to the other queens to see what they had to say.
Hello Art, the Kick Ons audience and insert guest name here. I would have to say my favourite contestant this year on RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under has been Spanky Jackson, and I'm so glad to see her in the top 3. She has made me laugh every single episode of this season, and I think she just represents the quintessential Down Under drag queen to me, and for that I'd love to see her take out the crown.
Hello, it is me, etc. here, third guest of Kick Ons this season, and my queen of Kick Ons would have to go to the fabulous Mini Cooper. She is my Sydney hometown girl, and I've got to support the Coops. So, Mini Cooper for Queen of Kick Ons.
Hello, it's Polyfilla, and my top pick of the season for RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 2 is none other than Little Hanaconda. She's a drag queen's drag queen. She's an icon. Her commitment to her craft and her work ethic is second to none, and I just adore her as a very, very dear sister.
Hello, Space Horse here. Now, my queen of kick-ons has to be the one and only Yuri Guy. I think she brought such a unique perspective to this season. The looks were all beautiful, and she made every single look herself, which is just so admirable, and I love her.
Hey y'all, it's your girl D Flowers. I would have to say my favorite queen from Drag Race Down Under Season 2 would have to be Miss Goy. Yes, and I also think that she's going to be winning Miss Congeniality for sure.
My Kick-Ons queen, top queen of the season, will have to go to Miss Yuri Guy, who is incredible, stunning, talented, and a flavour that I believe the Drag Race community has not sufficiently tasted.
My favourite this season, no bias at all, would have to be Aubrey Have. But if she wasn't standing right next to me at gunpoint, it's Yuri. It would be Yuri.
And the winner of Queen's Cup is Yuri Guy! Now, Yuri Guy, we're going to be sending you this cup here through What? To all the Drag Race Down Under Queens of Season 2, this is for you. I'm sorry for being an absolute cunt and talking shit about you all throughout this season. This is for you. I'm so sorry, babes. Cheers! The dress! It's about time for crowning. So we welcome back.
I'm crowning!
We welcome back to the Star Show. In our hometown of Auckland, Kidamine is back again.
Kidamine, winner, chicken dinner.
She has just flown in directly.
In a word, camp.
Yeah. Beautiful, but it's time to crown the winner.
We're ready to crown.
And the winner is Spanky Jackson!
Spanky! Oh, that excited person.
Barmy and Palmy.
Barmy and Palmy. Congratulations, girl.
Congratulations and welcome to the Drag Race Down Under Hall of Fame. It's in New Zealand and it's staying there.
It's staying there, isn't it,
Well
girl?
done, darling. But Spanky Jackson, you're a Melbourne girl at heart, and I'll always know you at that.
Absolutely. I've heard all the stories, girl. I've heard all the stories.
And babes, I can't wait to see what you're going to wear next.
I can't wait.
Because now that I don't have to judge it, I hope it's shit
And you know
as
what
ever.
they say? The only way is up.
Up. Oh, actually, Spanky, we're recording this in the past, but I'm going to see you on the night that you win. Can you please kick me in the face? Can you please high kick me in the face, Spanky Jackson?
Oh my God, it'd be like 45 degrees because she's so tall. She'd just be like, there it is.
Oh my God. And she'll have a fan in hand, always. So, first of all, slap me in the face with your fan, high kick me in the nunny and then in the chin.
Yes,
Boom, boom.
and then I want the double pirouette to the split
Yes!
because you're a winner, baby.
You're a winner! Thank you so much for joining us here at Kick Ons for our inaugural season. My name is Simone, and you have been absolutely fucking fabulous. Thank you for joining in each and every week and tuning in and watching us talk shit about our favourite thing, which is drag. Thank you to all the guests that have come here each and every week. Now, without all of you, we wouldn't be here, but also without our fabulous producers, Jules and Robbie, we wouldn't be here as well. Yes, now I come here each and every week and talk some shit to you on camera, but those are the people that are there backstage making the sets, they're making the awards, they're editing the episodes, they're talking to the guests and making sure that this gets delivered out to you. So, keep tuning in, keep watching, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell because hopefully there will be some more coming for you. My name is Simone. You're fucking fabulous. And this has been Kick Ons. Jemima, now Mum's coming home soon.
I mean, that's good. My blood pressure's getting very low. I need some sugar or something.
Oh, you're hungry?
I'm fucking starving.
I'm fucking
girl.
starving as well.
Shall we get Macca's?
Yeah, I think
Let's just
the breakfast menu's on now.
I want some hot cakes!
Yeah, nah, I want
cakes.
I like a Mighty McMuffin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mighty McMuffin meal, but then I also get like another like
How many hash browns should we get?
like 3.
20?
Well, for me.
20 for me.
How many do you like?
25.
So I just went to America and they don't even have fucking hash browns.
What? Are you kidding me?
They just have these weird shitty potatoes that they cut up into little cubes. It's so bad.
No, we can't have that.
Yeah, no. But do you have a discount code for McDonald's?
Yeah.
It's Monopoly at the moment.
It is Monopoly.
Do you want to share?
In future seasons of Drag Race, I would love to see more conflict. So my idea is that half the cast should be 18 to 25 and then the other half over 40 and have a battle of the generations. It would be incredible. And please put Vonnie on season 3. Vonnie for president. I would love to see that. All right, I'm off. But Art, could I borrow $20?
And who would I like to see on season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race? I would love to see Cerulean on season 3. I'd also love to see Miss Vanity Fair. But above all, I just want to see some women. Any women. Just women for season 3. And if any producers are listening, hi, I'm a woman. Let's get in contact. Mwah.
Well, honestly, I think the show ought to be cancelled after season 2, but, you know, if I had to pick somebody for season 3, I would say Miss Lazy Susan. We need to see her smarts and chaos on our TV screens. Too sweet. Yes, Miss Lazy Susan for season 3. Please and thank you. Okay, bye.
I would like to see some Melbourne queens in the mix. That is no hate to Miss Aubrey Have, of course, but she was representing Timaru. I would like some girls representing Melbourne. Thank you. So my picks would have to be, of course, my sisters, Miss Zelda Moon and Miss Benign Girl. And I'm absolutely going to throw Space Horse in the mix there as well, because what a fabulous diva that I feel like everyone in the Kick Ons comments has been frothing. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Also, I'm going to obviously be on the show. They need to have a beautiful AFAB queen like myself on the show. So, yes, put me in. Okay, bye-bye.
As for who I'd like to see next season, I would definitely like to see either Aisha Buffet or Sabrina Baby Slut, both of them being Melbourne's icons. All right, thank you. Bye.
My top picks for RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 3 would be the following. Got from the Gold Coast, Cora Curvaceous. From Brisbane, Volley Levant, Scarlet Fever, and Gorgeous Chocolate Box. From Sydney, Felicity Froccaccino, Sia Tequila, Jackie St. Hyde, and Hannah's sister, Charisma Bell. I'd also like to see contestants from Tasmania, such as Pussy Poppins, and our first trans showgirl from the Northern Territory, of course, Vogue Mega Queen. Going over the ditch to New Zealand, I'd love to see Natasha from Auckland, Miss Gina from Auckland, and Selena Simone from Wellington. I don't really know anyone in Adelaide, so I'm not going to comment on that. And no one from Melbourne deserves to be entered because they're all crap. Those are my top picks for RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 3.
Some queens that I'd love to see on Season 3. Hopefully some kings on season 3 would be nice. Some kings, there's some amazing kings around. There's Sexy Galexi, there's Marlena Dali, there's Ravi Oli, there's King Chad Love, there's Big Rod, there's Genitals. So many amazing kings around the place. So maybe we'll see that for season 3 of Drag Race Down Under. But thank you for having me on. It was such a pleasure to be on this year, and I've just got one thing to say. Mama, that's pussy. Have a good day. Thank you.